thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us today under these extraordinarily, I can only imagine, difficult circumstances. These conversations are not ever easy for me to have with folks. I can only imagine where you guys are. So really, thank you very much for taking the time today.
Welcome. Appreciate it.
So when you all got this news, what went through your mind?
That it wasn't real. I was Steve, you called. I called him 3 or 4 times, tried to text him. But I was like, because whenever we got the news, or whenever I got the news, initially didn't. No one was 100% sure. It was just that's what they thought. That's what they've been told by friends of friends of friends. It wasn't like getting over to the East Coast here. So I was like, so I was calling the hospital, called the police as many times as I could, had a hard time getting through until I finally got somebody that put me in touch with the detective. And once I got a hold of the detective, that's kind of when we were or once they gave me the number for the detective, I was pretty confident that we were right. But it was mostly shock and not thinking that it was real, at least for me.
How do you want folks to remember him?
Mm.
He was a wonderful, kind soul. He lived life to the fullest. He chased his dreams. I'm very proud of that, and he didn't give up on them. Always setting goals and going for them, and trying to be better at everything he did. And he just was kind to so many people. He would have given that person the car, you know, be like, whatever, take the car. So
Were you all surprised to hear that he stepped in front of this other individual? Was that characteristic of who he was?
yes, very much so.
Nothing surprising about it.
No,
Like it was.
that's instinct for him, and should be for both my boys, other two here. So yes,
We would have gotten slapped by her if we didn't walk someone to their car at that hour down the street.
that is true.
Hmm. We've seen the outpouring of just support from friends of his and also for his former castmates on General Hospital, just really speaking to just the extraordinary, remarkable person and spirit and heart that he was.
He was a very kind soul, and he loved all the people that he worked with on General Hospital. Enjoyed it, and they were very kind to him. His mother on the show, Bonnie, was like a second mother to him out there. She had brought him some chicken noodle soup when he was super sick, and it made me feel so good because I couldn't be there to go do it. And he lived alone, so I was thankful for that. And he was very close with Sonny, who plays Sonny Maurice, and then of course his at the time on-screen wife, Sophia. And but yeah, he enjoyed working with all of them. It's a good time for him.
I can imagine you all are just in shock and just trying to make sense of how something like this could happen.
You can't make sense of it. I mean, that's the whole that's the whole part of it that it's hard to get your head around. That's why we're trying to. That's like we're even doing these interviews. Otherwise, I mean, it wouldn't be any. I was like, it's trying to keep the word out there, and also like make sure that we know it's real. Or for me personally, I know it's real. It's to I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it itself, but we're doing what we can for each other. So that's the main thing. And trying to, I was like, it's therapeutic to at least talk about it occasionally. But let's talking with the family as well as it's not easy, but we're able to share the memories and stuff too. So
Mhm.
it's difficult either way.
Oh, I can only imagine. What would you say is the greatest lesson that he taught all of you?
For me, he's such a hard worker, and he left home with just his friend and a car with packed, full of his belongings, which wasn't much, and went all the way across the country, and I didn't really have a whole lot of hope that he was gonna, accomplish much. You know what I mean? That's a big dream that you want to go out there and make a living on acting. That's what everyone else wants to do, but he worked his ass off and he made a life for himself, and he accomplished a lot more than, what most people a lot of people would have given up. And, I think I was just really proud that, You know, he went out there and touched a lot of other folks and had a positive effect on their life. So, I mean, just, yeah, there's a lot of lessons, but, you know, just whenever you're feeling like down, you know, it's just, you got to work a little harder, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely just loved deeply and fully, and then being, you know, just very active, and nothing got him down. I mean, you know, even when I'm sure there were times, he always found the positive, worked to be better at everything, and always had good words to help and bring anybody else up. He was really one of a kind.
It's genuinely charismatic is the main thing, you know. It's like the hard work, nothing. I was like, there's no lie about that at all. But I was like, he was a determination, genuine. It's weird that you get all the qualities in one vessel. You know, that's the main thing. He had a little. I was like, he had a little bit of everything that you thought. That's why he walked into a room and brightened it up every time. You know.
Sounds like an extraordinarily special guy. Thank you all so much for taking the time to pay tribute just during this awful time. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you opening up to me.